name's Nicky and I've been a trustee with Greyhound Rescue Wales for over a year now. So, as you can see, really passionate about greyhounds. This is Malcolm's our third greyhound, and our last Malcolm and Amy, who we had before, we rescued from Greyhound Rescue Wales. So I really am passionate about the work that they do and the strategic vision that they've got. I felt that I wanted to give something back. I felt that I had some skills that I could transfer from work possibly to be a trustee, and I felt the trustee role was ideal because I work full time, so I couldn't actually say every Saturday I could go to the shop to do voluntary work. So the trustee role, I felt I could give that time, but in a bit more of a flexible way. So the main role of the trustee is to look at how the organisation's being run and to be that critical friend and support to the Chief Executive Officer. We need to make sure that we are following the rules of the charity laws and that the documents that govern that are written properly. We need to make sure that the finances are used effectively and efficiently, and that we are solvent and that we're using that in the most appropriate ways for the dogs to make sure they have the best possible care. And we also need to be looking at any risks within the organisation and any mitigation that we need to be taking. And we need really to agree with the strategic vision and look to how we can move the organisation forward and monitor that movement to make sure we provide the best possible care and onward care for the dogs that we look after. So you need to be aware of the strategic vision and be able to follow through on that and make plans and be able to monitor that. I think one of the main attributes that you need to have is enhanced communication. You work as a team, so we debate things, we make decisions, and everybody needs to be able to have their say, put their opinion forward, but actually at the end of the day, even if a decision is made that may be not what I would have wanted, then you have to say as a team, as a governing body, we are all agreeing to this way forward and taking that forward. I think, we all bring particular skills to the meeting. If you're a finance person in work or a comms person in work, we can bring all those experiences in. But being a good team, believing in the cause and moving that forward is the main aim. So we hold an AGM every year. That's our annual general meeting where we report back to members on our progress and our finances. That's in person, that's a day meeting. We then meet through the year about once every other month, maybe a little bit more depending on what's happening in the charity and if there's key decisions that need to be made. We have said that 2 of those will be face-to-face, but mostly online. Those meetings are usually held on a Sunday between 9:30 and about 1:30, 2 o'clock, where we go through the business. We are expected, as you would imagine, to go through the papers and be ready to ask questions and have studied what is in the papers. So there is a little bit of prep before then. And then there are subcommittees to the board, and there's also other roles that need to be undertaken. So the subcommittee I'm on is the Campaigns and Promotions subcommittee, and then I also help to oversee things like complaints, the shops, and some other issues. So you can get as involved as you want, and the time commitment would then vary. So as a trustee, you are a director of Greyhound Rescue Wales. We do have to make sure that if there are any financial issues, that we have acted in a responsible and reasonable way to try and mitigate those. But Greyhound Rescue Wales does indemnify or insure us against any financial issues.